That is
over torquing.
seized up. So what that means is the brake doesn't actually engage as well as it should. You hear that?
Stone for garage is what I'm about.
That is
Over torquing.
I don't know what that would, why that would be like that, but that is thanks to crossing. Removing the hardware that holds the caliper in place. See this one? See, the real reason why I'm replacing everything is this is the slider pins here. See how easy that one moves? Moves around good. Now this one here, seized up. So what that means is the brake doesn't actually engage as well as it should. My big headache is going to be trying to get this out. I have a whole new kit for that, but it involves that coming out of there. You hear that? You shouldn't hear anything. That is a bad wheel bearing. Okay. So you just gotta feel around in this cavity, get in here to undo the bolts that hold this whole hub assembly together. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get at. If I had smaller hands, it'd be good. Wait, I know who has smaller hands. My wife is shaking her head no. that noise, if you're wondering, that's the heater in the garage. It's kind of nice. And outside, it's garbage.
Probably won't be able to see much.
Now before I undo the last one that's holding this whole wheel, the hub assembly on, I'm going to disconnect this wire in here. I don't want to break any clips or anything like that. So. So I had to go all the way through. This is the lead for the ABS sensor that's in the actual hub. So now that I have this, off. And then one more clip like that. And that's the old hub. And that's what it looks like with nothing on it. I'm going to try to get rid of all this scaled rust before I start the assembly. Okay, so I had this on backwards on purpose. In this garage, I don't have a vise, so I'm actually just using this. I removed the old pin, which I don't know if I threw it away or whatever. Anyways, I ended up having to use heat on here to get this popped off. So here's the new pin. Moved around, I have it lubricated, and now I'm going to replace this one, which actually isn't bad, but I'm going to replace it anyways. You can actually see there is a bit of condensation on it. So it is getting wet. Oh, here's the other one. So there's the other pin. So the boot was ripped, and you can see how rusty that one is. It was seized into position. Not no more. So this is the kit. It comes with both slider pins and the hardware that goes onto the slider pins. And then I have new boots, brand new, to go on the slider pins. Using this, I don't know how good it is, but it's what I have available. Sure. I'm putting some on the area that seals up where the boot goes on both the pin and the brake part here. So when I slide the boot on, it creates a seal. And then the new part. Almost on there. There you go. So both sliders sliding nice and easy now. Now I can just start putting this thing back together. New hub, new everything. I'm gonna clean this up a bit more. I'm gonna put some anti-seize in there, just in case I have to do this again. Okay. So I got the new hub installed, cleaned up all the rust, put some anti-seize around stuff. It's all bolted in behind, which if you're doing the job, it's really fun. What I really wanted to show you guys is this. That's how a wheel bearing is supposed to sound. Quiet. Other than me hitting other pieces. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and reinstall all the new brake parts. Okay, so I got the new slider pins installed, the new hub, brakes, pads, or rotors pads, the new ABS sensors hooked up. So that's everything. Now, I had a heck of a time getting these pads back into these springs, or the retainer clips. I always hate replacing these things, but a couple of them were broken, so they had to be replaced. So now I have to finish the driver's side. It's basically the same thing, so I'm not going to show all of it all over again. Plus, I have very little space on that side. But so nice, quiet. So I'm hoping that fixes a lot of problems with what we were having. If you have any of those issues, a little bit of most people will call it a growl sound. That's your wheel bearing. And if you drive a Dodge Caravan, and sometimes you might think it's the road, but you feel that bit of a shudder. It doesn't happen all the time. That's likely your brakes. These slider pins, they rot and they hold everything in place and they cause your vehicle to shudder. So now that this is all done, I hope it helps somebody else out. I'm hoping it helps us out. But thanks for tuning in on Stone Floor Garage. I'll see you on the next one.
Built on honesty, driven by purpose. If you need a hand, you know where to surface. Stone Floor Garage is what I'm about.